a 2020 NWCA Honorable Mention All-American who became the Bears' first Big 12 champion in program history in 2022, a three-time NCAA qualifier from Greeley, Colorado, ranked 4th in the country for the University of Northern Colorado, Andrew Alirez. Wrestling in the red, an All-American for the Panthers, placing 5th in 2022, the ACC champion at 141 out of Greenville, Pennsylvania, ranked #1 in the country from the University of Pittsburgh, Cole Matthews.
Cole Matthews, top-ranked 141-pounder out the fast car.
Love it.
Tracy Chapman.
Tracy Piles loves Tracy Chapman.
Okay.
Fantastic artist.
Here we go. Matthews in the blue, Alirez in the white singlets. And we're underway.
Excited for this one. I mean, it's a contrast because you got this with Andrew. He's going to shoot a lot. Great leg attacks. And what you have with Cole Matthews is incredible defense, leg defense. He'll dive over the top, double ankle, far ankle, dive rolls. He's got a lot he can do. He's solid from upper body. But for Andrew, it's pretty simple. He's got great leg attacks. He's a strong finisher. And that is why he's ranked #4 in the country. It's why he wins a lot of his matches. And when these two wrestled in freestyle, it was a dominant 11-0 win for Alirez on the strength of those takedowns. But that was a couple years ago. And what we've seen from Cole Matthews is incredible improvement. So you can't put but so much stock in that matchup.
And I asked Matthews about that. He said, hey, did he get out freestyled or he just rolled? He said, no, man, he just kicked my butt. Hey,
yeah,
you know,
that's what happened.
Yeah, and it made no excuses. But like as you said, it's a couple years later, and Cole's made a big jump, or several big jumps.
Yeah, you know, starting last year, he was ranked 17th in the country. Starting this year, he's ranked #1. That's pretty good.
It's amazing.
And Alirez, you know, talking with Coach Nickerson and Andrew, his favorite style is freestyle wrestling. And he sacrificed that this summer, didn't try to make any world teams, didn't train any freestyle, just to focus on folk style because he didn't get on the podium yet. And that's his goal. He wants to do. He's in college. He says, that's what I need to focus on. So Coach Nickerson says he's as locked in as he's ever seen him. He's had a great start to the year. He had a pin in his previous match. Matthews, a pretty reluctant leg attacker, and I think he'll be the first to admit it. He's not going to fire off a lot of attacks. Ooh, someone got somebody.
That was left hand from Matthews.
Hands were moving too fast for me to process it. Oh, double, but good. And this front headlock for Cole is really, really solid.
And maybe Alirez knew that because immediately he got back to his feet and fought out of that position.
You've got to. You can't hang there. He'll go head in the hole. He'll run behind you. It's so tight. So Alirez definitely looks well prepared in that position. But as you get tired, it can be a little tougher to clear out of those positions. And Andrew, he's been favoring his double leg, but just typically he fires off a single leg to Matthews' lead leg. I wonder if we'll see that attack. Goes the other way.
Almost there. It's like he was there in time, just wasn't able to get a hold of that leg.
But these guys stayed pretty close to home for college. Alirez from Greeley, Colorado, where Northern Colorado is. Reynolds High School for Cole Matthews in Pennsylvania. Now he's at Pitt, and there's another shot. And the accumulation of those might get the fist in the air for Cole Matthews and then give a stall warning.
Red, what do you want?
Cole's choice, he's going to defer.
Ready first, green. Green's going to go down.
Alirez going to go underneath.
Wait on me. Get set. Red cover. Set.
Matthews lines up right side. Quick stand-up, all but out in a reversal in maybe 1 second, Bader.
Yeah, 2 tops.
One red. Neutral.
That looks like you firing off from the bottom, Bader.
I mean, you know.
It's been said. So I've heard. So 2-1, Alirez leads. We'll see if he continues to attack at the clip he was, and what adjustments Cole may have as we're back neutral after about 4 seconds combined of top wrestling.
And you see Alirez go side to side, level change, and Matthews just like, a lot of guys will stutter or get out of their stance and reach. He reached just a tad there, but for the most part, Cole Matthews just staying at home and not reacting to the movement and fakes of Alirez.
And you see him looking to drag.
1 minute.
Matthews pulled one of the bigger upsets at NCAAs last year when he took out Sebastian Rivera of Rutgers in a crazy match.
Action, guys. Action.
Match really been wrestled so much from space. Now they're connected after the shot from Alirez. Surprised Cole's not trying to tie him up a little bit.
Yeah, the rest
Fires in deep, and there's the warning against Cole Matthews. We thought that might be coming.
they've wrestled from space, and there have been shots. We haven't gotten to a lot of wrestling positions except at the beginning of this period.
Right.
And it was like boom, boom, one guy's reversal, the other guy's out. And then there's a lot of what we're seeing here. Now there's a wrestling position as they say that. Alirez in on the shot. It's going to come out the back. Matthews draped over the top, locked through the crotch and waist, and he's going to hang on to it. 3 seconds, we're in a scramble. We're not going to see a score. Matthews is going to hang on to that leg, and we're going to go to the third period, 2-1.
I think we should have an emergency authorization to extend the period. You know,
Yeah.
like just get boom, extra 30 seconds, and just take it off the third to finish that exchange. Because I wanted to see how it played out, because it was right in both guys' strengths, honestly. There's escape. We're not at 2, but the stall warning looms large against Cole Matthews. Another one will put Alirez up by just a point.
And you wonder if that's in the head of Alirez. Hey, keep my attacks going. Get this thing. If I can't score a takedown, I've got to hit once. Maybe I can get him hit again.
It needs to be in the head of Matthews, too, knowing, like, man, I'm not going to be able to stand here and play defense for 2 minutes and not go unscathed in all likelihood.
Keep the hands clean.
And it's a credit to Matthews' defense that Alirez has been able to fire off as much as he has and still come up empty-handed.
Hence the stall warning, right?
Yes, indeed. Of course, Alirez filling in for Real Woods, who was scheduled to take this bout, had to pull out. But Alirez is a very game competitor. There was no hesitation. As soon as he heard about the opportunity, he was in. And Alirez kind of gets hands to the face a little bit, and there's the warning. Oh, wow. Yeah, normally you get a warning there.
Yeah, I would have liked
Oftentimes, you'll see they'll stop it for potentially.
and say, hey, keep it out of the
Because remember, it basically ruined an entire season. The hands to the face.
Yes.
It broke coaches' brains. It broke refs' brains. It was a terrible fan experience. And so then afterwards, they said, you know what? Yeah, our bad on that rule. So what we're going to do is we're going to say it's actually potentially dangerous. We're going to kind of warn them, and the next one's a point. That warning didn't come. So now I'm a little confused about the process. I didn't think it was brutal or over the line. It's something that happens. So we got to go back and actually see the, so we're going to see what the refs are looking at. Now, if the question is, were the hands in the face, they were, but the real question is, should that be a point? And I thought the rule clarification was that they get a warning first.
I wonder if there's some kind of verbal warning we didn't hear.
So I can't see what the refs are looking at. Oh, here we go. That's good. That's to the side. That's for sure to the side. No way. No way is that a point. You cannot give. I mean, you cannot give this point. I need an emergency authorization, Bader.
All right, I'll make sure they change it, Christian.
After further review, the call has been reversed. No hands
God.
to the face.
Thank you,
We're still
Mark.
neutral,
You're welcome.
2-2.
That was big.
Here we go.
Okay.
2-2.
Man, in a match like this, a point is so huge. There's a shot attempt from Cole Matthews, fires that single leg. If he gets in, he's a good finisher. Just is not giving himself an opportunity to get in at this point. 30 to go now. Deep single leg. This is his position. He loves to come out the back door, but this is where you'll see Cole, he's got the lock, but he'll also go double ankle scramble. It just depends on the scenario. Now trying to sit the corner here is Cole Matthews, but gets his head under. Good job by Alirez, improving his position, Bader.
10 seconds. This is a cool little scramble to finish the second off in the scramble. Going to finish off the third in the scramble. Will there be a points? I don't think so. Overtime.
I love it. 2 minutes, sudden victory. Remember, we're all square except stalling. Cole Matthews has a stall warning, so he's got to remain vigilant. He's got to get offensive. He's got to avoid the edge. There's a shot, looking go behind.
Try, good recovery from Alirez after taking that shot. Matthews with an underhook now.
They're saying,
Jason.
Coach Nickerson saying, clear that hook. You do not want to be in that position. Cole Matthews has good upper body skills.
As you said before, a 2-minute sudden victory on the feet before we go down on the mat for tiebreakers. Former rule was just one minute on the feet. And this will be the only time they get to go on their feet here in the overtime period.
Well, it could go, if they both ride each other out,
And
if
it's,
ride comes in, they will.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If it is not at 100% every riding time.
We almost saw that at the Keystone Classic. Is the only reason that was top of mind. Minute to go here.
You think it's going to be the offensive initiator or counter? And right now, Alirez it's in a decent spot. Alirez is going to look to score this, and it's going to be Alirez with the takedown and the victory. 4-2 in overtime.
4-2 at 141 pounds from Northern Colorado.
Alirez gets the opportunity on short notice and takes advantage of it.
Made the most of it for sure. Great match. And I mean, you know what? The persistence paid off for Alirez. Shot. I mean, we need to go back and count how many leg attacks he fired.
A bunch.
He was looking to score the whole time. He went